My brother's attacking my family.
Your dad is attacking your family?
No, my brother.
This guy's mom. It's a guy when she was walking away, it's got to go for a but
is that when you cut yourself?
Yeah, I think after that.
Where did you her?
I just had to go from behind it.
Did you cut her?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Most teenagers worry about grades, friends, and fitting in, but some convince themselves they exist outside the rules entirely, that they are smarter, more special, and simply above the law.
Do you guys have a goal? Do you have a number?
He just wanted, I think he wanted 50. He just wanted to be famous.
In our first case, two brothers in Oklahoma spent months carefully planning the murder of their own family. In our second case, a young woman let her home become the site of a murder scene, and then sat across from detectives pretending she knew nothing.
Cause of death is gunshot wound or wounds and blunt force trauma, and manner of death, homicide.
I like to remain silent.
These are the stories of delusional teens who thought they could get away with anything.
Are those like serial or something?
What, like Columbine?
Yeah.
Columbine and James Egan Holmes. James Egan Holmes is
Early on July 22, 2015, 12-year-old Daniel Bever frantically called 911, begging for help and telling dispatchers that the threat came from people he had always trusted.
Broken Arrow 911. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, where are you at?
Broken Arrow, Oklahoma 7411.
What address?
Cool.
Okay. Are you the only one there?
No, my brother's attacking my family.
Your dad is your family?
No, my brother. He has an idea stealing me. Oh, millions of people now.
Okay, who's your family?
What?
Who's attacking your family?
Yes.
Who is it? Do they?
I'll call them.
Are you there?
Hello?
Hi, what's going on there? What's going on there? Hello? Hello?
Brothers Robert and Michael Bever carried out their plan. 5 relatives with knives. Despite Daniel's frantic 911 call, he was tragically while on the line. His courage, however, allowed his sisters, Crystal and Autumn, to survive and led to the capture of his older brothers, Robert and Michael. After their apprehension, investigators separated the brothers, taking Michael alone into an interview room. He was immediately questioned, with detectives demanding details about how the attack occurred and what had triggered it.
Man, I'm just kind of got thrown into this, so I was hoping maybe you could kind of just go back at the beginning when all this started and kind of tell me what happened, because I need kind of the details so we know and understand what you went through and stuff.
Okay, from the very start.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, about like 2 months ago.
Okay.
Is when we first really started talking.
So when you say we, who are you talking about?
Me and my brother, who is also.
Your brother?
Yeah, who has to do with me.
And what's his name?
Robert Bever.
Robert? Okay. And how old is he?
18.
Okay. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
A couple months ago, I think back to the start of this year, we started talking about voodoo and rampage and stuff like that.
Okay.
I didn't take it seriously at first, but then he started buying like a body armor and stuff.
Where did he buy body armor from?
eBay and Amazon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, legal.
Does he have a job?
He did at Mike Tech. He quit at the start of the year. And basically, it just kept escalating. He kept getting burned, and he asked if I wanted any, and I said yes, so he got me my own set.
Oh, okay.
And then about a month, about like June 30th, is when he came to me and said he found out that he can legally buy guns without permit in Oklahoma, that he could.
Okay.
And that's when he started planning. And
Now you said he bought body armor, but you kind of said like a bunch of stuff. Did he buy? What else did he buy besides body armor?
Besides body armor, knives, and he was in the middle of buying guns and ammunition.
I see. Okay. Where did he buy the knives from?
eBay too.
Okay. Can you tell me like how many knives or what they looked like or anything like that?
I think he had about 3 normal knives and then 1 small cannon packs.
Okay.
Michael's confession revealed that he and Robert had been plotting for months. The killings were not a spur-of-the-moment rage, but a carefully constructed and premeditated plan.
The guns. Where did he start buying guns from?
He bought them online. I think the website's like Bud's Gun Shop, and he bought 2 Glock 41s, and a shotgun. I forget, it's like a Mossberg, I think. Bought the Glock stuff with a website called Bud's Gun Shop, I think.
Okay.
And he bought the Mossberg off of the official website, and then had them shipped to like Yokonawa gun club. So they're actually a guy now waiting for him.
So they were shipped
To a gun shop.
here in Broken Arrow?
Yep.
Okay.
And
where is that gun shop, do you know?
he said 7 miles away. He was planning on biking up.
Okay.
It's like and I think it's next to Get Mall. It's like Yokonawa gun shop
Okay.
or something. And then he bought, I think it was like 250 shotgun rounds
Okay.
on eBay. Not eBay, but some website.
On some website.
And then I think he bought close to 1,000 rounds for the Glocks.
Wow, okay.
And
But he's still...
How today.
Oh, so he was supposed to have to pick those up.
Yeah, they're supposed to pick them up today.
And where was he supposed to pick those?
The ammunition was being shipped to the house. The guns were the now gun shop.
Okay. Do you know what his eBay user was? No. Okay. I just didn't know if you'd ever been on eBay and shopped or anything.
I used to a long time ago, and I like, novelty stuff.
Right.
So then how, so he was buying weapons because you guys had talked about...
Yeah, and he started planning it.
Okay.
And I went along with it because I figured out a way I thought I wouldn't want to do it. I very quickly learned tonight that I didn't.
Okay, that you didn't want to do it?
I don't want to do it. I didn't, just because I didn't anyone.
At first, Michael tried to downplay his involvement. Strikingly, he narrated the events with an eerie composure, revealing no apparent unease.
Someone.
Who did you...
My younger brother, Christopher.
Christopher. How old's Christopher?
9, I think.
What did you with?
My knife.
What's your knife look like?
It's green, kind of like camouflage, honestly.
On where your hand goes or where the blade is? It's camouflage?
Yeah, it's all camouflage.
Oh, the whole thing?
Yeah.
How big is it? Show me how big it is.
I think it's about this big.
Okay.
Handleable.
So what was Christopher doing when you...
He was laying on the bathroom floor. Robert was also sleeping, and Robert asked me to go over and help him. So I started Christopher, and then...
Where did you...
Side of the neck.
Really? Okay. You okay?
Yeah.
You okay? Let me know if you need a break or anything, okay?
I'm good.
So was Christopher still alive when you him?
Yes.
What was he saying and doing?
He was just screaming.
Did you say he was in the bathroom?
Yeah, I was next to the toilet. I think Victoria might have been in there. About
Victoria?
Yeah, my 4-year-old sister.
4-year-old, okay. I want to talk about that more, but we got to try to kind of stay like chronologically, if you know what I mean. So let's go back real quick. We talked about the ammunition being delivered, making plans. Tell me more about making plans and what you guys talked about.
Making plans, we plotted every night, and I started realizing we were actually going to do this thing on the second night, and so I started getting ready.
When was that? You second night, what do you mean?
July 1st.
Okay.
Because we started June 30th.
That's when you started making the plan?
Yeah, that's when we found out you could buy guns legally.
I see. Did you guys make drawings or write things down? Or
I think he had a journal. Basically writing his ideas down. I think it's under his bed.
Under his bed?
Checked out.
Is it like a journal, like a notepad, or like a book?
It's like a blank book.
Okay.
A black book. I think it's like a little case or something.
So you think he wrote stuff in there?
Yeah, I think he was planning in it.
So then the second day you said that's when you realized that.
Michael's testimony highlighted a key point. Robert had been the main instigator of the fueled by an obsession with achieving notoriety like infamous criminals.
How serious he was. I mean, he was going through, he started planning on taking all of his money out of his bank and throwing away all his stuff, so you know.
Why did he want to do it? Yeah.
Well, mainly two reasons, I think. It's, because he just, he says he hates everyone. He thinks society is pointless, and so he wanted to people.
Yeah,
and also he wanted to, beat the amount of other famous people like Columbine and James Egan Holmes.
Okay. Did you kind of feel that way too, like when you guys were talking earlier,
Yeah.
Do you have a problem with society too, do you think?
No, I just...
Or you were just more like the number of people getting was kind of interesting and exciting?
Yeah.
Okay. So, because you mentioned a couple names are those serial or something?
Well, Columbine?
Yeah.
Columbine and James Egan Holmes. James Egan Holmes is a guy that shot up the theater.
In Colorado?
Yeah, he got 12 and...
Wow. How many were Columbine?
Columbine? I don't know, 15.
Okay.
I think.
So did you guys have a goal? Did you have a number?
He just wanted, I think he wanted 50.
Okay.
I have a goal.
So so as the planning goes, tell me what plans you started making and coming up with.
Well, originally, I think kind of stayed steady throughout the month. We went to at the house first.
Okay.
And then wait for all the packages to show up over the weekend. And then we'd take the Yukon and we'd drive out of state with the guns and start killing, rampaging.
Did you know where you were going to drive to?
Towards Washington.
Washington State or DC?
Washington State.
Okay. Why would you go to Washington State?
It's kind of the direction we planned on.
And you said Yukon, do your parents have a Yukon, is that what it is?
Yeah,
okay.
It's a large Yukon XL.
Does Robert have a driver's license?
He has a motorsport.
Okay. So he would be able to drive it. Can you drive if you had to?
No, I couldn't.
Well, you can play video games, surely you can drive a car. Just not very well. I mean, you could get it from point A to B. You might hit some things on the way, but okay.
Investigators shifted their attention to the day's timeline, asking targeted questions to piece together each step of the crime. They also probed the brothers' family dynamics, seeking clues into what might have influenced their actions.
So then you picked a date, you said?
Yeah, which was yesterday night. That was the date.
Did you pick a time and everything?
Yep, midnight when most everyone was in bed except for Mom.
So how did you guys know? He just came and got you, or you got him, or what did you guys do?
We were hanging out in the bedroom waiting.
Okay, and so...
How did you pick the date?
It involved with the packages and stuff we have. Because all the ammunition, he didn't want them to see that. So the day before the ammunition would get held, the day after we didn't leave.
Do you guys not like your mom and dad? I mean, most teenagers don't like their parents, so I can understand that.
Yeah, I mean, Mom was okay, but Dad was a little bit,
Just a little bit too much.
Yes.
So, you guys waiting in the room,
Mm-hmm.
and was it right when midnight, and that's when things started?
Right at midnight, my sister, she came in, because she was getting to go to bed, she came in to tell us.
How old is
13.
Okay.
She came in to tell us that Mom wanted us to get the kitchen done before we went to bed and put the cats up. And basically, we did what we planned. I got my desk, and I had to look at something to just get to roll up, or went up behind her, grabbed her, and slid her through.
Really? What did he use?
His large red knife.
Okay, a large red knife?
Yeah, it's like mine.
How big is it?
It's like mine, but it's about
I see.
that big. And then she fell to the ground screaming. Mom and Dad, Mom came in first, and then she was
Is
in
your
the
room
hallway.
upstairs or something? I haven't been to your house, so I don't know.
Her room is downstairs. It's towards the back of the house.
And so she fell down and started screaming.
Yeah, Robert kept her I kind of freaked out because, I wasn't planning on this.
Were you saying anything, or, I mean?
I just stood there.
Okay.
And then Mom came in yelling, called the police. And then he went over and
Then
yeah, he probably pushed her, further down the hallway, and got up and ran.
Okay.
She ran out the door.
So she sat down at your desk, and he slid her.
Well, she was standing at my desk and
I
came up
see.
behind and slid her throat, and then she fell down screaming.
And then he some more? When he was some more, where was he?
Her neck.
Oh, her neck.
Her neck and stomach.
Stomach, okay.
And then my mom came in and she started yelling, call the police, get dad. And then he came over and started her. He actually got up and ran out the front door.
Wow.
And once Mom was on the ground, he got up and started chasing after her.
And what were you doing?
Standing
Did you come out in the hallway?
No, I was just standing in the room. And the process, I don't know what I was doing.
He stabbed your mom with the same knife?
Yep, something.
And where did he stab her?
I think in the neck too.
Okay.
Actually he in the neck, pushed her into the kitchen and then together. So with her, she started screaming and ran into the family room. At the same time, he realized and left the house.
Okay.
I went over and disabled the alarm.
Okay.
That's what I did. And then
Where's the pad for your alarm?
It's not the front door.
It's what?
It's now the front door.
Near the front door?
Yeah, and so I went over and disabled the alarm so it wouldn't,
But has she already gone outside?
She went outside and then Robert went after her.
So where did she?
She was laying in the driveway and he to go her back the bench, if you don't go it, and started choking her.
On the bench out front?
Yeah, it was like a little through the bench on her and went back inside to go after the little kids.
Did he bring her in or did she stay out there?
She stayed out there until he asked me to bring her in. I ran out. I had to go her inside. That's why she's in the NCOA. I had to go her inside.
You brought her back in.
Yeah,
Was she still alive?
Yeah, she was still screaming.
While Michael described the moments his brother attacked their relatives, more family members began to gather at the scene. Each detail he shared gradually exposed the shocking scope of their violence.
Dad came down because his bedroom's upstairs, and he went back in the police area where Robert was. Police area, that's what they call it, Oru. They started attacking Dad. They got a little bit of a fight, but then eventually Robert got him down, and I think he.
Did he cut his throat too? Where did that happen?
In our room.
In your room?
Yeah.
And where were you?
I was standing in the hallway.
Okay. So did you see him cut your dad's throat?
Yeah.
Did he stab him other places too?
I don't know. I think he just went for the throat, and
And where was she? Was in the entryway?
Yeah, she was. I think she was in the entryway at that time, and then he went in, and Daniel was in his room, which is down the hall, and I was like, let me.
How old's Daniel?
I think he's 12.
Okay.
And I was like, let me in, and he let me in. He was sitting there on the phone with the police. I grabbed the phone, which is my phone, got my phone, and then I ran into the kitchen and I smashed the underground. So
Which was your phone?
Yeah, it was my phone.
Now you don't have a cell phone anymore.
And then I went back down, and and Daniel and Christopher locked himself in the bathroom, Daniel locked himself in Dad's office.
Okay.
And then I finally got both of them to open the door, because they thought I wanted in there to see.
But they were in different rooms?
Yeah, they're right next to each other. Right?
Oh, I see.
And then Robert went in, and they went in, and Christopher, that's when I.
So when he Daniel, where did he?
I think he shanked him in the neck, and then Daniel ran off, and so I went in and started.
So Daniel got in the neck and ran off?
Yeah.
Where did you run to?
He ran into the family room about Mom. Mom ended up, she was laying on the ground yelling, call 911.
Okay. And he stopped in there?
Yeah, he collapsed in there, and then Margot came in and started in the chest.
Oh, I see. And then who's the youngest, the 4-year-old?
The 4-year-old, I don't know what happened with her. I hope she's alive.
I'm sorry, maybe I messed up. The one that you who was that?
Christopher,
that's
he's
what I'm
he's 8-year-old, I think.
He's 8.
10.
And he was in the bathroom?
Yep.
So Daniel had got to where your mom was.
Yeah.
Robert followed him some more.
Yeah, after we Christopher in the bedroom.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And then basically after that, everyone was pretty much, we forgot about all.
Who was?
Everyone, I think,
Okay.
looked like they were, except for she was laying in the TV screaming. Then there was a knock at the door.
Okay.
Someone knocked at the door. I think that might be the neighbor because the police wouldn't have been there yet. And then they just kept knocking on the door. So we turned around. I grabbed on, put my soft vest and heavy vest on. I was carrying the plates. I put my helmet on. And then we went out the back door of Dad's office, climbed over the fence, went down into the park, and started cutting through the woods.
Okay.
We both collapsed. I think so. We were just sitting there when they found us.
That's how you got kind of dirty and stuff, dirt on you.
Yeah.
So you guys collapsed. Were you just kind of hiding out?
Yeah, we were just laying in a little thing in the woods, and then we saw the light and we lay down, and the dog came over.
Did you hear the dog coming?
Mm-hmm. I heard them coming. I saw them coming, and then they started yelling, "Put your hands up!"
Mm-hmm.
And I stepped on my head and handcuffed me.
Okay.
Authorities found it hard to fathom how two adolescents could plan such a brutal crime. To understand their full intentions, they pressed Michael to reveal what he and his brother planned to do once the attacks were completed.
So you saw them carrying her out?
Yeah, I was in the car.
Was that the plan? Was to her too, though?
We just want to get that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when y'all got done at the house, where were you gonna go?
We were going to hang out there for at least the day. We were going to get a room or something in the attic, clean up, and then wait for the ammunition, go pick up the guns, and then go leave the next day.
Where were you gonna go? I mean, where was gonna be your mass plan to get the most people, the most bang for your buck?
We're just heading generally towards Washington State. We're going to do it statewide.
Okay.
Did you guys have, like, were you gonna go, I mean, who else were you gonna, just whoever you ran into?
Yeah, pretty much. He said 5 at a time, like gas stations, restaurants.
Okay, and then just keep going.
Yep.
Did he have some money saved up or something?
Yeah, about 480 after buying all the ongoing weapons. Plus
You still have that?
Yeah, plus 100 I had.
Oh, okay. So we talked a lot about your plans in the beginning, because here's what I don't understand is, as you and Robert are kind of planning things out, I mean, because you seem like a really smart kid, and that you kind of, I mean, it seems like you had some pretty detailed plans. You guys had good equipment and weapons, and it seems to me, and tell me if I'm wrong, but I would think that as you guys plan this out, you had maybe more specific plans, like Robert was going to kill this person, and you were going to. So who were you supposed to?
I was supposed to take my pistol crossbow. Who was supposed to shank his soul. She was supposed to die quietly. Yeah, she was going to be the first one. She was, and then Robert would go in, slit Mom's throat, push her over with him. We both go in and kill Victoria.
Because it was supposed to be like quiet. Right?
Yeah, it was supposed to be with it. And then I would go upstairs and David, Dad, and the guy with my pistol crossbow would shoot him, and then Robert would go over and kill him.
Okay.
So did you use your crossbow at all?
No. The only time I ever heard anybody was when I stabbed Christopher in the neck.
Did Robert use your crossbow?
No, it was just saying the whole time.
Where is your crossbow?
I think it's on my bed still, unless they collected it.
So did you have it out ready to go, and then it just kind of didn't go as planned?
Yeah, no, nothing was planned.
Yeah. I think we talked about it, but did Robert, you said he had a knife that was just like yours, but it was red.
Yeah.
Did he ever use another knife on anybody else or anything?
I don't think he did. I mean, he had another small surgical blade knife.
Yeah.
It's not like 4 inches. He said he was going to use it, but
Where was that?
in his pocket. He had 3 knives. A large, about 15-inch black one.
Like a machete kind of thing?
Yeah, kind of like a K-bar knife.
Okay.
And the 12.
Where was that? The big one?
It was standing on his belt.
Okay.
And the one he used, the 12-inch red one. And then the small surgical blade.
Okay.
She had in the pocket.
As Michael continued, investigators challenged him on a key discrepancy, questioning how the scheme had been coordinated.
And Christopher, you him in the neck.
Yeah, he was in the bath, you know.
So how did, I mean, was he still making noise when you left, or how did that go down?
Yeah, he was still yelling when I left. I don't know if I think he might have been alive, because later I came back and the door was unlocked. I tried to kick it down.
Okay.
Just got those holes in that door now.
So,
You kicked it down?
I didn't kick it down.
Okay.
I
Who did?
tried to. Nobody kicked it down.
Oh.
It stayed intact. I don't know what's in there, if he's still alive.
did you, because here's what I'm seeing happen. You know, you guys had all these detailed plans, you had all the cool stuff to make it happen.
Yeah.
And it kind of started falling apart, and you said like it didn't go as planned. I mean, did you kind of just freak out a little bit, like,
Yeah,
this is really happening?
Well, I didn't know it was going to, like...
Yeah, you don't. But here's what's getting me is like, it's crazy because you guys worked together and made all these plans and, you know, had it all figured out, and then when it happens, you're just kind of standing there not doing anything. And did you decide like, Robert's gonna everybody and I'm gonna stand here and do nothing, so I better, I mean, did you,
I think that was my plan. I didn't think while hoodie one, I couldn't do it, so I was going to let him, like, be one.
Yeah, but you somebody in the neck. I mean,
I just kind of...
well, what I'm saying is it's not Robert's the one that should get all the credit here.
Yeah.
Because it's a big deal. I mean, you're gonna be on the news.
Investigators pressed harder, intent on revealing the complete scope of Michael's involvement in the attacks.
People are going to want to interview you.
I don't want to be interviewed when I'm doing this.
Well, but I'm just thinking,
He does.
because you had said you had the plans, like, you're supposed to this person,
Yep.
he's supposed to this person. Were you supposed to Christopher? Was he your responsibility?
No,
It just worked out that
Christopher
way?
and Daniel was supposed to be his responsibility. I was
Okay.
only supposed to be Dad. And Victoria, help with Victoria. And then
But he had already basically done that.
yeah.
So now you're left standing there. So were you trying to kill Christopher when you in the neck? Were you just gonna?
I purposely missed the middle of the neck. I think I might have even hit in the shoulder. I certainly didn't do it hard, but I don't know.
Victoria
And Dad.
and Dad.
Yep, that's what I was supposed to take care of.
Did you guys talk specifically? Because you said the crossbow. So you said, I mean, you guys had it planned like this is specifically how we're gonna do it.
Yeah, it was very specific, unfortunately, you know. I think he got his plan to move or something. It doesn't work out that way.
Yeah. Well, it was supposed to be a lot quicker and quieter, I guess. I mean, did you, so had your cell phone, is that right?
Daniel had my cell phone.
Daniel.
They got my cell phone and called the police.
So when did you last have your cell phone that you remember?
Yeah, I remember. I think it was in my pocket. Like either that or I was sitting on the living room couch.
Okay.
And I don't know when he got it. But
So you had maybe left it on the living room couch and gone to your room, and
Yeah.
you guys are waiting for things to go down.
getting ready.
Did he like ever use your phone or play with it or do any of that stuff?
No, he wasn't allowed to.
So did he only get your phone because he was trying to call for help?
Yep.
So do you think he went to the living room and got it?
Yeah, I think he did because mom was laying in the living room, you know, screaming, call the
Okay.
police.
And so somehow he came down the hall?
Yeah, I don't know if he might have in my room when I was outside. I was doing nothing alone.
Okay.
I don't remember what I was.
Do you know what alarm company your alarm's through?
Oh, we never actually, it's just the alarm, the sound itself.
Just a sign.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
just the sign. I think it's ADT or whatever.
After Michael denied responsibility for the authorities changed their approach, framing their questions to uncover the truth from a different perspective.
So as all this was going on, what was Robert saying? Did he say anything to you?
He didn't say anything to me until we were getting ready to head out the back door. I asked him if he was okay, what was going on. He said, yeah.
Okay. So you guys were just kind of silent the whole time?
Yeah, he was silent.
Did you cut your finger? Is that your other hand? Is that?
I think I might have done this when I was going to Christopher.
Okay. So that might be from your own knife, is what you think?
Yeah, it's my knife.
Are you right or left-handed?
I'm right-handed.
Right-handed. And so how do you think you cut your finger?
I was kind of.
Were you holding him?
No, he was on the floor, but
Yeah.
I might have skipped something.
You don't remember?
I cut it with my own knife. I know that.
And you think it was during the time when you were him?
Yeah, around that time.
Huh. Did you say anything to Christopher?
I just
No. So now it's several hours later. How are you feeling?
This whole thing, like film when you first to getting caught, I think it only lasted about 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was like, because it's 8 o'clock in the morning now. So it's like 8 hours ago.
Yeah.
So how do you feel now? I mean, just kind of.
I didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have done that.
So you were saying you pleaded with, I guess, when they were locked in the bathroom, and what other room were they locked in?
The bathroom, and then right next to it is my dad's office. Dan locked himself in his office.
Is it just one door to get into the bathroom and the office?
No, there were two doors right next to each other.
It was right next, like this, basically.
Like this.
In the corner,
Yeah.
kind of.
And I was like, I said help, Robert's after me, and they both opened up.
And which room did you go in?
I went into the bathroom, just,
Okay. And then what did Robert go?
Robert went into the office where Daniel was. Daniel ran off and they came into the bathroom and started stabbing. I left. And, yeah.
Okay.
As the questioning intensified, Michael became increasingly flustered, leading detectives to adjust their line of inquiry.
I guess where I'm kind of confused is if you didn't want this anymore and you didn't want this to go down this way, why con them into opening the doors and letting this continue?
I was trying to help Robert. Because,
And so when you guys ran out the back door with all your stuff, and of course that wasn't part of the plan, did you guys talk and like, hey, we need to go this way, and now it's high?
I think we pretty much knew where to go.
Okay.
I just kept asking if he was okay, because, we acted like he was about to, collapse.
Okay. Because you guys have been through those woods before?
Yeah, we used to play in them.
Okay.
So we knew where to go.
And you said someone had knocked at the door.
Yeah, that's why we didn't go through the front door and get in the vehicle.
Okay.
Because someone was at the door.
And you said maybe that was the neighbor.
I think it was a neighbor. Yeah.
But did you also think, is it the police?
I know if it was the police, they would have gotten into the door because was lying right there.
Okay.
In the view of the window screening.
What was, when did you realize the police were there?
When we were in the woods.
Okay. And how did you know the
We heard
police?
the sirens, and then a couple minutes later we saw the lights.
And then you heard a dog?
Yeah.
Was the dog barking or growling or something?
It was growling. But
Yeah.
Hold me up.
Okay, so at the point when you heard the sirens and stuff, were you guys kind of hiding and hunkered down?
Yeah, we had been sitting down.
Hoping they wouldn't find you?
Yeah,
Okay.
to the ditch.
So did you guys tell anybody else your plans?
No, I didn't. I didn't tell anyone else. Rob was talking to people online about it.
Investigators tried appealing to Michael's emotions, pressing him to speak openly while aware that Robert had already given his statement. Under this pressure, Michael disclosed a new piece of information that expanded on his prior account.
So here's a problem that we might have, and I don't want it to be an issue for you because you've been really cooperative. We're going to talk to Robert too. So he's going to give us his version of the story, and sometimes they're going to be different. So, is there anything that you kind of didn't quite tell me right, or you changed a little bit, and now that you understand that Robert's going to tell me everything?
But he'll probably tell you that I forgave them, because that's what I told him, when we were sitting out in the woods, to make conversation. But, forensics, I'll show you how they said I pressed the foot.
What 3?
What do you mean you told him? So you told him you reviewed
Yeah, I
them?
told him, because he asked me how many did you get, I said 3.
Did you tell him who you got?
No, I just said 3.
So do you, I guess this is my question for you. Do you think it's a lesser sentence if you 1 or if you 3?
No.
Okay.
I don't know. I think Robert, he may have, there's going to be a lot of differences. That's what I'm concerned about. And we don't want you to come off as a liar. Because you've been real cooperative. You seem like a really good kid. You graduated high school early. You're designing games. There's all kinds of stuff you got going on. And so I don't want people to get a bad opinion of you and think that you're the type of guy that lies to police when he's kind of caught. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So tell me, I know that you're leaving something out. Because it's like she said, this isn't like you stole a bicycle. This is the most you can do. So it's a big deal. But a lot of people, when they talk and think about this thing, your honesty is a big deal, and how you handle yourself from here on out. And if you come off, because to me you don't seem like a bad guy. You don't scare me. I never thought you would have done this. So you just seem like a normal kid to me, and you seem like an honest kid. But see, I talk to people all the time, and I know when people are lying, or when I'm not quite getting the whole story. And so I just want to catch you before you get in that bad spot where people start saying you're a bad guy, you're evil, you're a liar. So just tell me what I'm missing.
Along with the do thing, I was going around and convincing the people who were still alive that I was on their side. I called the police, so they would stay and Robert could get them.
So they kind of stay on the ground, and he'd be able to come stab him again.
Yeah.
Did you ever have to go get Robert to let him know someone was still making too much noise or anything?
No, it was chaotic. He was just going from person to person.
So what kind of things did you say to them?
But the only things I said to them was when I was trying to convince them that I was with him, so they would, come to me and he could kill them.
Okay. And that's all you think that he might tell me different? Is he going to lie to me?
I don't know. I don't think he would lie, because I'm pretty sure the only reason he's he let himself get arrested, and it's not like getting a major shootout and dying from the police, is because he went to see the aftermath. So I don't know his responsibility.
Oh, I see.
Robert and Michael were both charged with 5 counts of first-degree, along with 1 count of assault and battery with intent to kill. On September 7, 2016, Robert Bever was given a life sentence without the possibility of parole. Michael Bever, who was a minor at the time of the crimes, was later sentenced on August 9, 2018, to life with parole eligibility set an astonishing 225 years into the future once he reached adulthood. The horror of that night left a community shaken, proving that wealth and privilege don't shield anyone from the law. In our next case, a young woman turns her own home into a crime scene and sits across from detectives pretending she knows nothing. In Summerfield, Florida, 18-year-old Charlie Ely lived in a modest mobile home that she shared with friends. In April 2011, that home became the center of a sinister plot, turning her sanctuary into a scene of betrayal. The day after the incident, authorities took Charlie into custody for questioning. The interview began cautiously, with investigators working to piece together the sequence of events that had unfolded inside the home.
How old are you?
18.
18 years of age. Okay, do you know why you're here?
Yes, sir.
Why are you here?
Because something happened on set.
Something happened with Seth.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Understand that we had a deputy bring you down here because of what may have happened with Seth. Okay. There's an investigation that we're going to investigate. Are you clear with that? Okay. At this point, you're not in any trouble or anything like that. Okay. Just want to make that clear to you.
I'm just scared.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll take it slow. I'm in no rush. But I do definitely need you to be honest with me. I need to hear your side of the story.
Yes, sir.
Okay? At any time that you don't understand anything, stop me and I'll try to explain it for you. Is that fair?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Before we begin, let me just get some general information from you, okay?
Okay.
Give me your name again, sweetheart.
Charlie, Charlie. Middle initial is K. Ely, ELY.
What's your date of birth again?
July 11th.
You finished high school?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
High school diploma in my house.
Okay. Where do you live at, Charlie?
Southeast. Somerville, Florida. 34491.
You have a phone number?
My cell phone is area code.
You have a home phone?
No, sir.
Who all resides in your home? Who all lives with you? You have any kids or anything?
No, I'm expecting.
You're pregnant now?
Yeah,
How far along are you?
not completely positive.
So you haven't.
I haven't went to a doctor yet, which I'm really slacking on because I'm scared.
Okay, so you don't know if you're pregnant or not,
No, I know I'm pregnant.
but you haven't taken a pregnancy.
I have taken a pregnancy test. I've went to the doctor, talked to the doctor. Well, like I called the doctor, and they said, "Well, make an appointment, and you're most likely pregnant." So.
You're most likely.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm like showing like.
Okay. All right. Who
Um,
all lives with you in this house?
Justin
Justin. What's Justin's last name?
Soto,
Spell his last name.
SOTO.
How old is Justin?
How old is he? 20.
He's 20 years old.
Yeah.
Is that your boyfriend or anything?
No, I'm married, and my husband's in prison.
Are you married? What's your husband's name?
Joseph David Burham.
Spell his last name.
BURHAM.
What's his date of birth?
July 13th. He'll be 22 this year. I think it's
What is he in prison for? Do you mind if I ask?
violation of probation.
Okay. He's actually in prison, not here at the Marion County Jail.
No, they just transferred him about 3 weeks ago, so to the reception medical center in Lake Butler.
How long is he going to be in prison?
Earliest he can get out is April 14th of next year. The latest is September 23rd of next year.
Okay. All right. Is this the only person that lives with you, Justin?
There's Justin. Kyle just moved in not even a week ago.
What's Kyle's last name?
I don't remember. He's over there.
Okay. Y'all all came in together?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Who else lives with you besides Kyle?
Well, Mike was staying, but he was there for a week. And
Mike?
Bargo.
Spell his last name?
BARGO. He was staying there, and he was always in and out and everything. So
Okay. So right now we have you, Justin, Kyle, and Mike.
And Amber doesn't live there, but like she's been over, like spending the night at my house for the past.
The conversation initially focused on the victim's last known whereabouts. Investigators discreetly cross-checked her account against witness reports and digital data, noticing inconsistencies that left the timeline uncertain.
Okay. So you haven't had any type of drugs, any alcohol, anything like that? You drank alcohol?
I have before.
You have before. When was the last time you drank alcohol?
I don't even remember.
But when you do drugs, what type of drugs do you do? Just
That's it. I
no
will
other,
not touch anything else.
no prescription medications, none of that.
No.
Okay. And you haven't had any.
I haven't had any, I want to say, in 2 to 3 weeks.
Okay. So right now you telling me you're in your right state of mind. You're clear.
Yeah.
Your thoughts are clear.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. So you're able to hold a decent conversation with me and understand exactly what I'm saying to you.
Yeah.
I know it may sound but I just want to make sure. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm going to sit back and pretty much just give you the floor. You've already explained to me why you think, why you're here. Okay?
I know why I'm here.
Explain to me why you're here. And be honest with me. Totally truthful. Hold your head up.
Okay, Sunday night, Sunday night, Amber and I walked up because her ex-boyfriend was Seth, and they wanted to work things out, so we met him up.
This is Sunday night?
Yes, sir. At 58th Court, it was approximately 9:30.
So you met him on the corner?
Yeah.
Okay.
They talked.
What corner did you guys meet him on?
I think it's 58th Court. I want to say that's what it is.
And who all met there?
Me, Amber, and Seth. No one else was around, nothing.
Okay. What happened after that?
They were talking and they were talking.
So Amber and Seth were talking?
Mm-hmm. Amber wanted me to go along because she was scared. I mean, it was dark and everything. She didn't want to go by herself.
Mm-hmm.
So she went up there. We both went up there, and they wanted to try to work things out. And they were there for about 30-45 minutes tops.
While discussing the victim, authorities took care not to reveal her responses, yet Charlie's answers grew increasingly guarded as the questioning went on.
He just stormed off, so when he stormed off, we went back to my house. And about an hour later, he came to my house.
So about 30 to 45 minutes?
Yeah. We talked to him.
You guys talked?
And then after that, we were headed to we went back to my house.
All three of you guys went back to your house?
No, Seth went off the other way because he got in an argument with his mom over text.
And who did Seth leave with?
No one. He was by himself.
And he walked away? Didn't get into a car or anything?
Mm-mm. He walked away, and we tried to stop him, but he got mad and he pushed Amber away and just walked. And after that, Amber and I went back to my house, and we were just goofing off.
Who was home when you got there?
Kyle was there. Justin had just left. I'm pretty
Okay, but
sure.
I'm asking who was there when you
Kyle
never...
was there, and Mike was in his room.
Where was Kyle at?
He was in the living room.
And Mike was where?
In his room.
Okay, what happened then?
Me and Amber were goofing off and whatnot, and then I hear a knock at the door. It's Seth, and
Seth comes back?
Yeah, he came to my house.
And how long was it when
It
you
was
guys...
about an hour.
So an hour after you guys got
hour
home?
and a half, yeah.
So after an hour, Seth came back to your house?
Yeah.
Okay, what happened after that?
I let him in, and he sat in the chair.
You let Seth in?
Yes, I let him in because he said he wanted to talk to Amber. So I let him in, not thinking anything was wrong with it. Didn't know that Mike had beef with him or Kyle, but that's later on. And he sat down in my chair. And
Where were you guys sitting at?
Okay.
Living room, bathroom?
Living room.
Okay, so he came in.
He came in.
He sat down in the living room.
Went past my kitchen, because you gotta walk through the kitchen. He sat in the chair, and us girls sat on the sofa. It's a 3-seat sofa.
Okay.
To clarify the events inside the home, detectives had her draw a floor plan, providing them with a visual guide to compare against her account of that day.
Okay, I'll start with this. This is the whole house itself.
Okay.
Front door is approximately here.
Okay. And right.
FD.
Just right front door
Door.
there. Okay. You have any windows up front here?
I've got
window here.
Okay,
Window. Can I breathe?
that's fine.
And then there's like pretty much like a bay window.
You have a back
right
door
here.
to this house?
Yeah, there's a back door approximately right here.
Okay.
Okay.
Now block the rooms off for me. Show me where the
Oh,
living
yeah.
room. Okay.
Small bath. Bath. And then my room goes about right there. I just put my room.
The Charlie room.
And the door is right there. And right here would be door. This would be Mike's room.
Okay.
There's a closet like right here. Closet. My closet's right there.
Okay.
There's a
What's all this other part of the house?
Okay. Here's another bathroom. Bath. Doors like right here. Then it goes like
Okay, well, let's start from when you walk into the room, when you
This
walk
is
through the front
kitchen.
door.
it goes like kitchen out to there.
So you go through the kitchen before you go into the rest of the house?
Mhm. Yeah, kitchen, and then that's really bad, but living room.
So it's a pretty large living room.
Sorta, kinda. I kinda.
How many bedrooms in the house?
2 by 2 bath.
Okay.
And like I said, there's windows right here.
Okay. Show me how the chairs are positioned in the house.
Okay, this is the chair here. Chair.
Is that like a lazy boy chair? Or just
It's
a
just
regular
like
chair?
it's like a chair that's just there.
Corner
It's
chair?
a regular chair, yeah.
Okay.
We made it. And then here is a 2-sit sofa.
Like a love seat.
Yeah, love seat.
Okay.
And then here is 3-seat sofa.
So when you walk in,
Actually,
you have
this
to
is really big.
go through this way
We have
between.
Yeah,
go
because my
between the two
back door
sofas?
doesn't really work. Yeah, we have to go through here.
Okay. Is there a dining room table or anything here in the kitchen area?
No. There's a. Want me to draw that out too?
Yeah, just show me like where the countertop and stove and stuff like that is. I'm just trying to get an image picture of where you are in this house.
Stove, ST, countertop, counter.
What's this over here? That's another part of the counter?
That's a fridge.
Okay.
I'm sorry, this is like a
That's
really
okay.
bad drawing.
That's quite all right.
And then this is sink.
Okay. So are you able to look
Counter.
through here? Is this all open?
Yeah, you can actually look through from where the sink is. You can look through, but everywhere else there's a thing.
Okay.
There's a wall.
Is all this what's on this wall right here?
There's actually like a bay window,
Okay, so there's nothing
There.
over here at all.
and there's a little cabinet space.
Is there a table or anything in there, you guys?
No.
You know? Huh?
Mhm.
Okay.
And then here
So you
is
just hold your plates basically.
pretty much
Okay.
right there is a cupboard.
Okay. You don't have to be that detailed, but that's fine. So when you walk through here, you have the love seat and the 3 cushion that you have to walk between. Is there any other living room space or any other? You have a TV or anything in there?
There's a. I don't remember. We just moved around my living room
You just
not even
picture it the
like-
day that it was Sunday.
There's a entertainment center here. ENCENTE.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know if my black table was down at all.
Okay. But pretty much
It's how it right now how it is exactly how it was that night.
Okay.
But Seth came through here. He sat on a chair. Amber and I sat here, and then.
Okay. Put C for you.
C and A.
And Amber. Okay.
And S.
That's where Seth sat at.
Mm-hmm.
And Michael was in his room, right?
Mike was in his room. We didn't even know he was there.
Well, I thought you said when you came home, you knew Michael
we
was
came
there.
home, but like we didn't really know that he was legit there because he was quiet. But I kind of had a feeling he was there.
Okay.
Because his light was on.
Where was Kyle sitting at?
Kyle was over here.
Focus then turned to how the violence began. Ely described an unexpected altercation inside the home that led to her and another person moving into a bedroom.
He grabbed a piece of wood or something and went and hit Seth.
Where did he get the piece of wood from?
I don't know. I think he had it either by the seat, the sofa, or because it was in the middle of conversation with Amber and
Okay. Now,
Seth.
let me back you up a little bit because I don't want to get.
You want to write it down?
No. When you open the door and you let him back in, you go back and sit down here.
Yeah,
and then
I
Seth
came back
sits over
sit here. Amber sat here, and Seth sits there.
Okay. Now, how long was Seth there before Kyle hit him with a stick?
5-10 minutes. Kyle had beef with Seth because he had hit Amber before.
So Kyle already didn't like Seth.
Yes,
Okay.
I didn't know that. I didn't have a good understanding of that.
Okay.
And he
So
didn't
were they
like,
arguing first before he hit him? He just.
Nope. Amber and Seth were talking, and Kyle comes out of nowhere and hits him, and me and Amber dart to my room.
Where did he hit him at?
Over the head.
And what happened? Did he fall to the ground?
He looked like I didn't really see anything. He kind of looked like woozy because I looked back and while me and Amber were running to my room.
And where was he at?
Kyle said, "Get the out," and he went out that way. And we hear Mike's door hit something, and Mike came out, and we heard gunshots.
Okay.
So
Want to make sure I got this right.
Anything.
Okay. Want to make sure I got this right. Seth comes in and sits in the chair.
Mhm.
Seth and Amber are talking.
Mhm.
Kyle gets up, gets a stick, and
He grabbed it and
Okay.
just
he strikes him across the head. You say?
yes.
Now, if I'm striking you across the head, what's going to happen?
He went across
Did he fall down out of the chair?
he just went like that.
Did he say anything to him afterwards?
No, he didn't say anything. Kyle said, "Get the out of the house," and Seth got up and started walking, and then that's when I heard Mike's door
Okay.
go against, and Mike went after him, and that's when we heard gunshots.
So Mike went after.
After Seth, I don't know where Seth was. I didn't know if he was in the house because after we saw that Kyle had hit him, we ran into my room.
So you and Amber went into your room.
Yeah, we were mainly in the bathroom.
Okay.
And then,
Kyle told Seth to get out.
yeah, he said,
And
"Get
as
the
far
fuck
as you
out."
know, Seth got out.
As far as I know, I didn't see anything after that.
Let me ask you something. Was there any blood here in your living room when you guys came back out?
I didn't see anything.
Be honest with me.
I didn't see any blood in my living room because we had been in my room for a while because
Was anything moved in your house? Was anything different from the point that you seen Kyle hit
there
him?
was stuff here. There was stuff at my back door.
What was at your back door?
It was very, it had, there was bags of clothes and I think a TV. And
What happened to it?
It, was moved.
Moved to where?
The center of the room.
It was moved to here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, why was it moved to the center of the room?
Don't know.
Did they go out your back door for some reason?
I think, but, okay, Mike came out, we heard gunshots, and Mike, he ran into my room, and he told me and Amber to shut up. If we said anything to anyone, he would kill us.
So this is after the gunshots?
Yeah.
To gain clearer insight into the event, the investigator questioned her directly about whether she was present when the disruption took place.
Listen up. This is what I want to try to get a good understanding about, okay? When Kyle hit Seth over the head, you and Amber, you're telling me
Darted.
you went into your room. You heard Kyle tell Seth to get the out. Is that correct? I don't want to put words in your mouth. I
Yeah.
just want
And I heard,
And after-
thought I heard the door shut.
the front door.
Yeah.
Okay, but then you said you heard Mike come out of his room,
Mm-hmm.
and Mike
Like
first.
right before I heard the door shut, I heard his door slam, and him running across the house, and then
How do you know it wasn't Kyle running across the house?
I heard someone running across the house because I'm pretty sure Kyle was here.
Okay, so you don't know. That's what I'm trying to get
I
an
don't
understanding.
know.
You saying you said
I
Mike.
heard
So
this
how can you say
door-
if it's Mike or Kyle?
Kyle's heavyset.
Okay,
I can tell the difference between.
okay, but you heard Mike's door open,
Yeah,
and you heard someone run out of his room.
yeah.
Shortly after you heard someone run out of his room, that person ran out of the front door.
I heard like 2 gunshots, and I think it was in my house,
Inside the house.
inside the house, like
Okay.
before Seth could actually get out.
All right. This is what I want you to just make sure that you and I are on the same page. Right down here where you have all this other room at.
Mm-hmm.
If you're right, we can start with number 1 and just write you let Seth in the house. Right. I just want to make sure that you and I have a clear understanding of what's going on.
I don't know how I'm supposed to.
That's fine.
Just number it.
No, you don't have to number it. We can just go down. I just want to make sure that you and I are clear. If there's anything that you need to think about while we're doing this, because once you
Like things will pop up.
there you
Yeah.
go. There you go. I
If
just want to make
anything
sure.
else, yeah.
There you go. So you let Seth in the house, and then once Seth is inside the house, Kyle hits Seth with a stick.
Seth sat down in the chair, and then Amber and him were talking for 5 minutes, and I guess.
Okay, you can put Amber and Seth were talking. And I don't want to put words in your mouth, right? But I just want
Yeah.
to make sure that we're on the same page.
Oh yeah.
And then what happened after that? Is that when Kyle hit him with his stick?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Kyle hit Seth with a stick over the head.
Okay, then what happened? After Kyle hit Seth, what happened?
And me and Amber ran into my room.
Okay.
The discussion then shifted to noises reportedly heard in various areas of the property. The information provided allowed investigators to piece together what may have occurred during the final moments of the incident.
That's fine.
That's saying. You want me to put cuss words or not?
That's totally right. Exactly what happened. You're definitely not going to offend me by any means. Okay.
I feel bad for even cussing.
That's fine. It is what it is. Okay. Okay. Now this is where you and I kind of got confused at. That's why I want to make sure we have this chain of events in order. When Kyle told him to get out, you said something about you heard someone running out, but then you said you heard 2 gunshots inside the house, and that's why I want to make sure that.
I'm pretty sure I heard 2 or 3. I was so shooken up after that first one.
Okay, that's fine. That's what I need you to put.
Okay.
Whatever chain of events that happened, did you hear someone or hear Mike's door or whatever you heard?
Mike's door is against the hallway because right here is the hallway actually.
Okay.
And it's against the
So
hallway.
you heard Mike's door.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you hear Mike's voice?
I didn't hear him say anything.
Okay. And then what did you hear?
A couple gunshots.
Okay, how many did you hear?
2 or 3.
Okay.
Investigators also identified a critical point in the sequence of events when someone entered the room holding a firearm.
Gunshots.
And what did you hear after that?
Nothing really. Someone came in. No. After that, we didn't hear anything because Mike ran in and came to us and said, if we tell anyone that we heard the shots or anything, he'd kill us. And he said, stay in the room.
I want to give you some room here, though you're running out. Just put exactly after you heard the gunshots. I guess did Mike come into your room and say this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did he have the gun in his hand then?
Yeah, he was waving it around.
Which
saying,
hand did
"If
he
you
have
guys
it in?"
tell." It was his right hand.
Okay. You just document that in there.
And then after, like, he, like, kind of left the room, like, kind of, like, turned around to leave the room, and then he turned back, and then he said that, and if we left the room, then he'd us too.
Okay, so he told y'all to stay in the room? Okay.
And he said, don't open any windows.
Okay, let's put that down there too. So you saying he left the room and then came right back?
It's like he turned around and he didn't really get, like, far in the hallway, because my hallway's, like, that big.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, he went and, like, he turned around and came back in.
Okay. So how long was it, were you guys in the room after he left the last time until you were able to come out of your room?
I don't know, like, we pretty much fell asleep. Like, we tried to fall asleep. I mean,
Give me a time frame how long you were in your
I'd
room.
say a few hours.
Did you hear anything that was going on?
I heard my back door open,
Okay. What else did you hear?
Mike yelling and screaming.
What was Mike saying?
You this is what you get.
Who was he saying that to?
I don't know.
Okay. Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you if you can finish that.
You want to write this down?
No, you're good. You're good. Okay, now we're to the point where Mike leaves and comes back and tells you guys to stay in the room, or he threatened you at that point? You say you heard
us twice.
Okay, you say you kept hearing the back door open and close?
I heard, like, the back door open and, like, I don't really know. Like, I just heard that, like he was
Moving
doing
stuff
something.
around?
Yeah.
Okay, you document that. Like you said, you heard the back door open and you heard a lot of stuff moving around or whatever.
For close to an hour, investigators focused their questioning on the role of Justin Soto, whose potential connection to the situation had not been thoroughly addressed earlier in the interview.
Okay. You feel comfortable that I'm in here with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot.
All right. I know you and I have been talking. Pretty much we've been talking about Mike, Kyle, and Amber. This guy, Justin Soto, was he there when this happened?
I didn't see him anywhere. Like, I don't think he was there. I think he was talking about going and talking to someone in another neighborhood about a job that he has to do, like, next week.
Okay, so there's
So, like,
nothing to show that he was there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I want you and I to go over this. I want us to be clear. Okay, mind if I come right here? Something I want to talk about prior to, in the point of you saying that you guys were at 58th Court talking.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be Seth,
Me and Amber.
you and Amber. What were they talking about?
They were talking about, like, getting back together because they had dated before.
Was it a heated argument between the two?
No, it was a perfectly fine argument. Like,
Perfectly fine.
Well, it
How can you have a
wasn't- it
perfectly
was-
fine argument?
a perfectly fine conversation.
Okay.
Like, and he was saying
Did
how
they agree or did they disagree on what
they agreed. They agreed, like,
And
yeah,
what
they
they
wanted to
agreed
get
on
back
the-
together, but they wanted to take it slow, be friends, and take it slow, and, like, see where that, because his mom was texting him saying you have a right either now or never or something like
Okay.
that. And he got pissed off at his mom, and he said,
Now the next question is going to be very important. Why did he come back to the house? Did somebody call him to the house or did he show up
No.
on his own?
he came back, like, he asked Amber he knows that, where I live. So, like, he was saying, like, are you with Charlie? And she said, yeah.
Explain it. What do you mean?
Like, he knows where I live because of his friends.
So after he left,
No one talked to him
so how did he know Amber was at your house is what I'm saying.
because, like, we were already taught, like, he was like, are you staying with Charlie or something? And she said, yeah, like, before in the conversation.
So he just showed up to your house unannounced.
Yeah.
No one asked him to come there. Okay. When he got there, was there an argument between Seth and Kyle?
No, like, there's really nothing. There's, like, there wasn't really.
You're saying not really. That's like you being pregnant.
There wasn't. I am pregnant.
Okay. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there either was an argument between the two, or there wasn't an argument between the two.
No, there wasn't. Like, there wasn't even any word exchange.
As the interview progressed, Ely mentioned details that subtly prompted investigators to consider whether the scene may have been altered after the incident.
I had, like, I don't really have any. I've got Fabuloso, 2 like bottles of Fabuloso, but they're still there. I had a bottle of bleach on the counter, but that's not there.
So you had bleach and it's gone now?
I can't find it at all.
Okay, so bleach is gone.
And then
Anything else that you noticed is
like
gone?
I didn't notice anything else because I didn't really do a thorough check of everything because I really wasn't thinking that anything.
Let me ask you a question. Something was brought up to me about some paint cans. 5-gallon paint cans?
I had 2 in my house. I think it was 2 or 3 in my house.
Where are they now?
I don't know. But I didn't notice those were missing because they were leaned up against a board.
Were they empty? Or
No,
they actually had paint?
They had paint in them.
Okay. Have you seen, has the house been painted? Any portions of the house has been painted?
My husband painted the house in November.
Okay. But since Sunday, has this
No.
house been freshly painted?
No.
And you're telling me you don't know where these 5-gallon paint cans are? Have you, where are they normally kept at in the house?
Where there's the 2-seat, where the
Love seat, you
love
call it?
seat is, there was a board that was leaning up because I block off the kitchen because of my puppies. Actually, my puppy would get out, and whenever we'd put her in the kitchen when it got cold. And there's 2 5-gallon buckets right holding it up pretty much.
Okay.
And
Are they
I
there?
didn't even think about that.
Okay.
But I haven't seen them. I don't even know if the board is still there.
Okay. This is what I want you to do. I know we had went down on this in the order of things, and then we're pretty much at the point where you say you had noticed that the
Burn pile has been.
burn pile had been recently used, and then there had been a fire or something there, or you noticed some burnt something.
I noticed a burnt like. There's this it was this really big tree thing, and I noticed it wasn't in the back, and I noticed
it's closer towards the pile
at
itself.
the pile, and some of it's burnt.
Okay. If you can just document that for me. And also if you can document what you told me, that you have cleaning supplies, you have bleach at the house that's no longer there, and you have a couple of 5-gallon paint cans that's no longer there.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't even think of that.
Okay. Until I mention it to you?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's why we go over
That
these
scares
things.
me.
That's why we go over these things
I'm
to
just
make
trying
sure.
to think of what else is not there.
And that's what that's what I need you to do. That's why we try to go. I try to do this type of interview so that we can see exactly what's been missing. Okay.
Tree-like thing.
That's fine.
Missing. Back. Locked. Moved. To. Burn. Pile. What's it called when it's isn't it charred? Okay.
When you're saying something's burnt,
It's burnt, but it's black and gray.
if you're looking like this, like the tip of that.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
black and gray.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, the 5-gallon. Okay.
Yeah. Tell me what you noticed has been missing. You had indicated that the bottle of bleach or whatever jug of bleach is missing.
There's 1 gallon. Would it be 1 gallon? Yeah. The bleach missing off of counter. Yeah, I can't really think of anything else. Like right now, I'd actually have to go in my house and look around and see.
Okay, that's fine.
Like,
We may end up doing that later if you're okay with that.
I mean, I'm really shook up, but I mean, it needs to be solved. That's my.
Okay, that's what I was going to show you. I want to show you a couple of photos. You can tell me who these people here are. Okay, but before we do that, I know I read you your Miranda rights, and I want to also read you something else also. This is a consent to collect your saliva standards, your DNA.
As the interview moved forward, it approached a key psychological moment when Charlie began speaking about what she believed may have ultimately happened to the victim.
Okay, Mike pulled me aside, and what he told me might be different from what he told everybody else.
No, you were all right there together. You all knew about this. You, Amber, Mike, Roach, everybody. Kyle, you all knew that when Seth came to that house, that he was not going to leave that house. You knew, based off of your actions and what happened when Kyle hit Seth on that head with that stick, and you guys ran in the room, you separated yourself because you knew what was going to happen. Okay? Understand, I'm not going to ask you a question that I may not know the answer to. Okay?
Yeah.
It's up to you if you want to be truthful with yourself. Because I told you, you can paint a bad picture or you can paint the truth. And you've painted some bad pictures because you've lied.
I know, but I'm
okay?
scared.
And it's like a puzzle. If it doesn't fit, it's not going to look right. Can we agree with that?
Mike sat us all down and had a conversation, and he's like, I want to get out. And I said, that's not a good idea. And he's like, yeah, I want to get out. I said, that's not a good idea.
Okay.
And then, like...
When did that happen?
That happened earlier that day.
Okay.
And then he had Amber text saying, hey, can we hang out? Can we make everything better?
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, me and her, like, went and met him. Mm-hmm. And then he walked back with us, but I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know Mike was serious. And then, like, when Kyle hit him over the head, that's when we ran into the room because we didn't know where Mike was. Like, we thought he was in his room, and obviously that's where he was. But, like, we didn't know where he was with the gun.
So you guys knew, basically, when you painted this picture here for me, or you drew this diagram, basically Mike was staged in this room to stay out of the picture until it all went down. Is that a yes?
Yeah.
Okay. There's a reason why I had you do this. There's a reason why I asked you certain questions. Okay?
Yeah.
This whole thing, staged. This whole thing, based off of what you drew for me, is a staged scene. It's not just what a coincidence that we go back to the house and Kyle shows up. I'm sorry. Thank you for correcting me. That Seth shows up. You had your opportunity at the street. Seth left. You guys had to call him back because you know what? Seth likes her.
I know he does.
Mm-hmm. And you guys played on his emotions because of his love for her to get him to the house. Can we agree with that? Yes?
Yeah.
So you knew when Seth walked in that, based off of the conversation that you had with Mike earlier, and Mike told you that he had planned on Seth.
Yeah.
And then when you guys left, what happened when you came back to the house and Seth wasn't with you guys? Is that when Mike had you call him again?
He threw a fit.
Mike threw a fit. He threw a fit because he was pissed. You know why he was pissed?
Because he wanted to do it.
And you knew that's how serious he was.
But I was scared that he was going to hurt us.
Okay? But you knew, based off of what you just told me, that he was just that serious because when you guys came back to the house without Seth, he got pissed. At that moment, you knew that he was dead serious. If you didn't know in the beginning that he was
I didn't
but you knew right then.
I think he pulled Amber out of the house and like had her call him back. I didn't know.
But you knew when Seth came to that house and you opened that door for Seth that he would never walk out of that house alive. You're nodding your head, but I'm not getting any verbal communication from you. Was that?
Yeah.
You knew that Seth was never going to walk out of your house alive. Is that correct?
Yeah. Like, not
Where's his body
completely.
at right now?
I don't know. Mike wouldn't tell us.
Did you see Seth's?
No, I did not at all. I was too scared to even go out of my room, especially after Mike coming in and saying, "Stay in here, I'll kill you."
Did you clean up anything in your house?
No, I didn't. No, I wouldn't be able to. I didn't see any blood, nothing.
So basically, your role and Amber's role was to get Seth to the house, knowing that Mike was going to kill him when he got to the house. Is that correct?
Yes, I mean, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't know that Amber called him back until he showed up.
That wasn't my question. Is there something wrong with your eye? Okay, don't
Yeah,
irritate
my
it.
eye hurts because I'm blind in it.
Okay, well don't irritate it by rubbing it. That's going to make it worse. Okay?
Toward the closing portion of the interview, investigators indicated that they believed she had some level of involvement in the broader scheme connected to the incident.
And I'm just a person on the side.
You're not on the side, sweetheart. You're on deck with everybody else. I want to be honest with you. You're on deck with everybody else. You knew what was going to happen. You partaked in a small role in this, in getting him to the house. Did you not like Seth that much?
I didn't even know him.
So why would you do that?
Because Amber asked me to walk with her.
No. You could have stopped this at any
I
point.
kept telling Mike it's not a good idea.
You could have stopped it. And was Mike walking behind you guys with a gun?
No.
So you were separate from Mike. You could have aborted this mission long time ago when you left the house, correct? You have a cell phone.
I was just
Is that correct?
Mike was going to end up shooting me.
You wasn't at the house with him. You and Amber had left. Is that correct?
Yeah, but if we
You had the opportunity at that point to abort this whole mission. Is that correct?
Yeah.
You could have left, called 911, and said, this is the plan. This is what they're planning to do right now. I don't want no part of it. I want out of it. Right?
Yeah.
When the deputies made contact with you and you found this report was filed, you had the opportunity then because Mike wasn't there. Correct?
Yeah. But there's people that was there that knew Mike.
It doesn't matter. You need to worry about you and that unborn baby. Is that correct?
Yeah.
That was your opportunity, sweetheart. You knew a crime was going to get committed prior to it even happening. You partaked in a role in the coaching him to the house, along with Amber, knowing Mike's intentions. Correct?
Yes.
Now let me ask you, what do you think should happen to you?
No.
If you could say something to Seth right now, what would you say to him?
Just get away. I'm sorry. Just go. I wanted to tell him so many times to don't even go.
But you didn't. If I'm Seth, and I'm looking at you right now, and I'm asking you, why didn't you help me? What would you say to me?
I was scared.
Why didn't you help me?
I was scared that Mike was going to pull a gun on me.
Mike wasn't there. Mike wasn't there. When we were on the corner, Mike wasn't there. Why did you let this happen to me?
I don't know.
Why did you let this happen to me? What did I do to you so bad?
Nothing.
Well, why did you let this happen to me?
didn't think it was gonna go that far. I really didn't.
In the investigation surrounding Seth Jackson, Charlie Ely was not the only person implicated. Authorities had also taken 5 additional individuals into custody in connection with the case. Michael Shane Bargo Jr. was charged with first-degree premeditated with a firearm. Amber Elizabeth Wright, Kyle Lonnie Dwan Hooper, and Justin Edward Soto were charged with first-degree murder. Charlie K. Ely was charged with second-degree. On July 22, 2011, a judge formally delivered the sentence in the first-degree case involving Charlie K. Ely.
The judgment of the law and the sentence of the court that you spend the remainder of your natural life confined in the Florida Department of Corrections. A life sentence is imposed. You're further ordered to pay a $5,000 fine plus court costs.
Several other defendants tied to the of Seth Tyler Jackson were sentenced as well. Michael Bargo received a sentence, Amber Wright was given life behind bars, Justin Soto was ordered to serve 45 years in prison, and Kyle Hooper was sentenced to life with the possibility of parole after 25 years. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more stories like this. Drop a comment below and let us know what you think. Stay safe out there, and I'll catch you in the next one.